Ladies and gentlemen, welcome! You're in the loop with Maximus Wingrovian. I have two very special guests. We have Shorya Lamba from episode 2. Y'all remember him?
Hello.
And you have a newcomer, Mr. Naweed Aini.
Hello there, comrades.
I wish you guys could see this man right now. He is dressed up in Soviet Ushanka with an actual hammer and sickle pin on it. Like, it's beautiful.
Well, they see it. They see it right now.
Oh yeah, you'll see it in the thumbnail. That's right.
You dumb prick.
Yeah, right. That's right. I forgot about it. We were just walking around the mall in Little Caesars, and we had that in the Little Caesars around our city area is really small, so it's like a box. So everyone was kind of staring at us, but you know what?
It's fine.
It's all good. It's all good. We need a little culture around here, anyways.
I mean, whoever sits on that bench gets stared at. So.
Oh yeah, we have that special bench that we sit on. Yeah, and we've carved names into that bench and whatnot.
Crackhead's bench.
It's crackhead hobo bench or whatever.
Max, I think you carved something into
it. Yeah. Well, you know what? We don't need to talk about that.
I sometimes called it Death's Corner because people would all the time have near misses and stuff like that. You know,
near misses.
Yeah, or they almost hit.
Oh, you mean
Conrad's another man we know.
Yeah. They just completely screw up the turn, the left turn.
I thought you meant. I thought you meant
seen the skid marks there.
No, I thought you meant people OD'd on that bench, which probably not a stupid assumption.
It looks like shit. So what do you expect?
It does. It looks like woodpeckers have just been eating that thing for years, and it's like nobody's ever. Yeah, that's why it's our favorite bench. Anyway, so what were we gonna talk about again? Oh yeah.
See some wax stuff.
Yeah. So I think this is 2 days after Halloween. I don't know when this is gonna be uploaded, but 2 days ago was Halloween. This is the very first Halloween where I did nothing to do with Halloween. I was at work, and then I knocked a little girl's candy out of her hand by accident.
I mean, technically, if you can't sleep at night, you contributed to Halloween, because I don't know about you guys, but I had D-Day landing happening, in my area.
So yeah, up at behind my house that happens. Yeah. And so yeah, I think all the Halloween stuff happened yesterday. I think I went to a Halloween thing. You went to a Halloween thing the day before Halloween? No, it was Halloween.
No, yeah.
What did you do, Naweed?
I went to the mall with my friend named Conrad.
Oh, yes.
And Vito.
We will hopefully see both of those gentlemen on these podcasts soon enough, because they're just the best.
Well, you see here, you just couldn't miss us. All you see is a 6'6" banana.
Yeah.
A fucking communist. And a bacon.
And a piece of bacon. Vito was bacon.
Yes.
What was Jevin dressed up as? Wasn't Jevin with you guys?
No, he wasn't dressed up as anything, and Liam either. They were gonna head to
Liam
work.
Was with you guys.
Yeah,
was he dressed up as anything?
No, I don't think so. But he was wearing this weird kind of hoodie that other people were wearing as well, but...
Wow.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah.
It's very strange.
Yeah. I really wish I could have been around for that, but nope. Stuck in.
Oh, was it a time, my friends?
Yeah. I mean, just the amount of videos you sent me. I mean, you only sent me a few, but they were. I watched them over and over and over again.
Like whenever that kid. No, I shouldn't call him a kid. He looks older than me. Whenever that dude tried to act normal, he tried to act serious. You just see his face. It just doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. You just look at him. He's talking about banks and how they're going this or that, and then you just see his goofy face circled around some yellow stuff, and he just can't.
And he was like, can you get the camera out of my face? And you're like, no.
He's like this.
You're a goddamn meme.
Yeah, I went to a Halloween party where I was one of the only sober people there, so that was a thing. I just had to help everyone just not die.
Yeah, that's how parties usually go for a lot of us. I mean, we ain't no party animals, but you're Shorya. You're the only one in high school. You're the only one in high school here, and you're the only one who can actually take advantage of the high school fun, the parties that will happen. Yeah. Parties will happen. It's only November, right? So there's a lot.
Fucking sucked in terms of parties and stuff.
What
we didn't do anything. Everyone was too scared. There's one party I remember where they said, "Oh, it's open and everything," and I ended up getting busted by the cops or something, or it just got canceled. I don't know what was on about that, but I was looking forward to it.
Didn't you invite everybody to your elementary school? yeah. How did that actually work out?
I wanted to have one last photo with all my mates from elementary school and
Meadowbrook.
Yes, and they didn't show up. They just, your Bitmoji and Instagram. I just sits there and watches the text. That basically.
Oh, you mean on Snapchat?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like. That was it. They just spectated most of the time and then just disappeared. They're like, if you
Oh
want
my
this to
God.
happen, can you frickin' speak? Like, what are you, a mime or some shit? Like,
Yeah, no, that does not work. Especially if you're the one trying to plan it. It was you and Tiernan.
Yes.
Yeah, I won't mention any last names, but I'll just say...
The only people that talked were me,
You already did.
Arthur,
No, I didn't. Oh, I didn't.
Malik, Zir, and Faraz.
That's all you need, Malik and
Faraz,
Zir. You know
I mean-
what? The only time I ever had a deep conversation with him is when he was moving away to another, country for a little bit.
Ah, yes.
And he was pouring his heart out to me about how he was gonna, miss a lot of people. I'm like, why are you telling me this? And he was like, because you're the only one here. Can you just, listen to me? I'm like, oh, sure. I mean, him and I never really talked. It was just that one time. But Meadowbrook, I'm just thinking... Meadowbrook is the only school around this district that actually looks like a prison to me.
It's shady, yeah.
Because there's a big field where all the prisoners play sports, and then there's a big fence.
Yes.
It's to keep the ones inside the school in captive.
Yes.
So I don't know,
Not actually.
All the windows are covered in iron bars.
Yeah.
Because people have thrown rocks, vandalized, all sorts of things.
Wait, Shorya, at Ranch Park, did they have those, what are they? The big gates on the doors. Like when you were in school.
Yeah, that was more so Hillcrest, though.
Oh, Hillcrest. Hillcrest got vandalized so much, though. You remember at the end of grade 8?
Actually, no, yeah, Ranch Park.
Yeah.
Ranch Park, I remember there was one day where we came to school and the entire building was just covered in, the most inappropriate graffiti you can think of. And, everyone was just, laughing so hard, and all the teachers were getting so pissed. And, there was just... I remember, on one of the walls, there was just this giant drawing of a dick.
I would expect nothing less of the people who went to Ranch Park.
No, but it wasn't... It was probably not them. It was probably, some, people who didn't go to the school or something. But, it was so detailed.
Had the hair and everything.
I remember in Miss Barabe Chin's class, someone
Miss Barbecue?
Someone made a cat and that looked like a dick. It was hilarious.
That was
This is SD43 for you, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god.
Yeah, this.
Oh my
I don't
god.
know. You just can't explain the things that happen.
No.
Man, apparently, you know what I've learned?
What's that?
You're still there, so it's a bad thing for you. There's apparently a snitch club now.
At Dr. Charles Best.
Yep.
Ooh.
That is whack.
What do you know about
this? They do
this,
it
Mr.
for free.
Lamba?
There's an anonymous club that snitches on people that smoke and vape and shit. First of all, why is it your business? Why do you care? Honestly, you're not getting paid or anything. I mean, if it was $100 per student kid you caught, I'd go hell, there's that guy on the corner of the street over there, and you got that. We'll bleep it out.
Yeah, we'll bleep it out. You don't want to know what he's saying.
wow. Hey guys,
wait,
it's 2019.
Wait, no,
wait,
hold on.
Hey guys, it's 2019. You want to hear? Wait. Don't we have a really politically correct society now? Oh, here, let me just say something that'll just blow everything out of proportion.
No.
Naweed Aini 2K19.
Wait, here, hold on. Well, what's the quote? I have one rule. You're gonna have to break your one rule is what his mind just said. And he was like, I'm considering it. Yeah. Anyway, back to business. Where did without naming any...
Oh my god.
Without naming any names, where did you hear about the snitch club? Was it like
I have no idea about this, and I'm still in school. I'm in grade 12,
Jevin was talking about it as you saw on my Snapchat story where the banana was taking a hit on the joint.
Oh,
right?
okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's how you described where...
I don't think it's a club. It's probably just one kid just being triggered.
No. The principals and stuff made it.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Like...
What?
So I don't...
Like, what is this?
So it's
is
like
this
that... So it's that narc thing from Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Because...
that, like...
This sounds like all the moms and the principal got together. We're like, we're gonna bust those vapors and those weeders. So like, what is this? This is a bunch of... This is a bunch of crap. No. No, that can't be true. The principals did not know. I don't believe you about that.
Of course they would make it, right?
Oh my god, that's so bad.
Did you not remember they cared too much when we did this?
I don't remember that. I just remember they said, you'll have a big talking to. I don't remember them... Oh man, they made a club.
They'll ask you, oh, do you know anyone else, or this or that, or don't do it again, kid.
Selling drugs is understandable, but people who are just like
doing it, like
why would you vaping in the change rooms or something like that. I mean,
that's kind of dumb, but like, like.
Well, I mean, what can you really say? It is school,
could go
and
do it outside, right? But then the teachers will still bully you over it again. I think it's your choice, right? It's your body. Yeah, if you want cancer, go right ahead. I'm not stopping you, right? Like
it's not. It's obviously not a good thing, but like I don't know why people care if other people do it. It's not like you're ruining yourself. If you do it, then that's your decision.
Like the consequences and risks. Like,
well, at least you should know. If you don't know by now,
but the thing is, I think some people don't, because in middle school, Hillcrest, right? I remember Conrad telling me he walked into the change room there, and the place just reeked. I mean, reeked of vape.
And that's like every...
Yeah, I mean...
That's like the bathroom at best.
What are these kids doing to their lungs? They're chasing the cloud of clout. But...
The cloud of clout?
The cloud of clout.
The cloud of clout,
but they don't know
it.
what that's...
There's
what's
the
in
title.
That cloud.
There's the title, boys. The cloud of clout.
They don't know what's in that cloud, and so they inhale this shit, and boom, like you're gonna be Arthur in the next couple of years, wheezing away, trying to do one lap of swimming, like...
This one is controversial, my dudes. This one is Anyway, so what was I gonna say? That I will say is the lamest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, Snitch Club.
The Snitch Club. I'm
it's
sorry.
Not worth it.
They've reached a new low. I think.
If like scumbag.
This is what This is like they're getting desperate.
Yeah.
As long as kids are not doing it in class. Why are people
participating even in this club? I don't understand.
Wait, but is it in the code of conduct?
No, I mean,
no.
Oh, to not vape and shit.
Yeah.
Yes, technically.
Oh, really?
But if they go off school grounds, technically they can't be bullied by the teachers.
No. But, exactly. I remember the last day of 8th grade. The guidance counselor. I was walking across the street, and I had my phone on. I was talking on my phone. They hated when you were on your phone. Like back when I was in grade 8, they hated it so much. I walked across the street on the last day of school, while I was on my phone. She was like, "Hey! Get back! You go to the office!" And I'm just like, "Oh, really?" And so I walk across the street. She's like, "You're gonna regret that! You're gonna regret so many life decisions!" Like, come on.
They care a little too much.
It was the last day of school. You think I'm gonna stop for your ass? I was talking to my mom.
No, okay, literally what happened one time was there's this guy named Kevin. Again, I won't say his last name, but he was like we had this dance unit in PE, which you guys all did, but
that's a bundle of shite.
I liked it anyway.
You dirty bastard.
Yeah, but there's this dance unit we had to do, and they would partner up all the guys with the girls to do this slow dance thing, and one of the teachers caught Kevin vaping or whatever, and
during the dance?
No. Not during. Not.
You do a little twirl.
No, not during the dance. But they caught outside of school. I don't know, somewhere they caught Kevin, and then the teacher made Kevin be a girl and dance with the dudes.
Hell yeah! That is. What was that, Mr. Barnett?
No, I think that was Miss Harding or something.
Oh, Madame Harding.
That's the ultimate punishment right there, because that destroys a man.
He got so pissed, he was so mad.
Destroys
he was so mad.
Just to wrap things up, Shorya, you have to go back into this environment on Monday. Try to find out a little bit about this this club.
I really don't care.
No, I'm just saying. I'm actually really interested to see if that's real. If Devin's just talking out of his ass, I don't know. I mean,
go back to school.
Upgrading. Hi, I'd like to upgrade my courses.
Get held back again. Take some more classes just so I can find out about this.
I'd like to turn my F to an A. I'd like to not be a failure in front of my father's eyes.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So I was okay. So just to switch gears up a little bit, Modern Warfare just came out. When did it come out? A week ago, wasn't it?
No, it was on October. When was it again? It was on in October. October something.
Because I remember the day before it came out, I didn't even know, and you just mentioned it to me.
Yeah, I saw the trailer a while ago because I've played Call of Duty for so long, but I don't.
Yeah, October 25th.
I didn't really care enough to get it.
There, that's I wasn't sure.
This is straight up
on 24th. Technically, people.
Well, it's the PlayStation thing, like, which again is pretty scummy. You know, the PlayStation exclusive thing.
I mean, it's a win. You know,
it's a win for them.
Yeah.
Not for the people who have anything
Xbox.
anything but a PS4.
Yeah.
You know, especially PC. I've never got the whole. I've never jumped on the PC game train necessarily. I've never found it to be any different necessarily. But like, what is the benefits of PC gaming for something like Call of Duty?
Just better graphics. Essentially,
people just like PC sometimes.
And it's just a mouse.
It's like arguing about Xbox One or PS4 being.
You're
better.
just more comfortable.
It's just a never-ending argument.
Okay.
The Xbox and PS4 phenomenon, you're right, it's a never-ending argument, but like...
No matter what we say about that, it's going to be, like, where people are going to be mad at us.
Yeah. Well, so, you know what, and me spending most of my time on a Nintendo DS most of my life, I have no say in this. I've played on my PS4, like, every once in a while, but that's it. Otherwise, I couldn't care less what I have. A PS4, an Xbox, a freaking Stadia. It doesn't matter to me.
It's just the type of people that are on each console is what people like.
Yeah, they made memes. They made memes about they'd be like Xbox players, and then they'd make fun of them with like a meme or whatever.
Yeah, and then the Xbox people try and copy them, use the same format, but just put in PS4.
Yeah.
Right.
But the thing is, Xbox, I don't know, my experiences, I've always heard like screaming little kids and stuff like that. This was on 360.
Well, that's like every single online thing ever.
And you know what?
But then I remember playing GTA 5.
And actually, in fact, the screaming kids thing started with Call of Duty.
But Modern Warfare 2. Yeah, that's when it started.
Yes,
that's one of my favorite Call of Duty games, and I'm sad to say that's where all that started. All the little.
But then you know what's really frightening? They've all grown up now and they're playing the new one.
Right, but I think you're just talking about the new one. I've watched pretty much every Call of Duty campaign. In the Modern Warfare saga. In fact, I have. That's like my favorite storyline besides zombies.
Of course.
Modern Warfare 1, 2, 3, and then now this one. Just because I actually thought it was such a well-written story. Like, when Shepard stepped on the scene, like that's when it became incredible. Right? So I think in terms of this game definitely lives up to the hype in my opinion. I know IGN gave it something like a 7.5 altogether. That was their main their overall grade.
I feel like they put their heart and soul into this one because I remember seeing.
I mean, I can't really have a say in this because all I got from it was like better graphics, but I haven't seen that much stuff from it. So
like I hear they made like the guns sound really realistic.
Here's the thing about that. Yeah,
smooth.
I don't know about the multiplayer. I know about the campaign. I don't know about Spec Ops. All I know is that this is the best sounding and looking Call of Duty game I've ever seen, and I'm not even that big of a fan. Anyone listening, go if you haven't seen the game or if you haven't played the game, go and look at this. Go and search up Modern Warfare Clean House. It will blow you away, because when you're let me just explain the thing with the sounds with the gun sounds. the gun sounds change depending on your environment. So outside you'll hear the echoes. Inside, it'll sound like guns through walls. You know what I'm saying? It's so good because it's not necessarily cinematic. Like they try to make it as realistic as possible. Mm-hmm. Your gun, the way it recoils, it doesn't look like BO4 where it's a really smooth, consistent recoil. It shakes all over the place and jerks your hand around. Right? Mm. So, like it's just so amazing.
Yeah, like, just like the multiplayer, like how you're talking about that, it seems like a bit of a shit show.
Really?
Like I've seen a video where have you seen the video? The dude crosses the road and he just gets lit the hell up. He just gets shot from every corner of the street. I'd seen that, yeah. Yeah, basically, that was just a game of campers, and I think that's the fear of what people have.
Well, that's like what Call of Duty has
kind of
come in a way.
I mean, sure, you're the only one who played the beta. I mean, how was that?
Of Modern Warfare?
Yeah.
It was alright, but I just think that, with Call of Duty multiplayer, it's gotten very repetitive, and I've played... I know you said you think it's, like, super great and whatever, but I think...
No, I'm not talking about multiplayer, I'm just saying everything else.
Yeah, I just think all the gun stuff, like, it's exactly the same. And if I haven't seen that in Call of Duty games prior, I've seen it in, like, Battlefield and stuff, like the shaky gun or whatever and everything like that. So... I didn't find anything different with it, and it kind of got repetitive for me very quickly, but,
Okay, well, yeah, Battlefield, yeah, for some reason, I actually never compared the two. You know what I mean? I never watched Battlefield 1 and then watched, BO4 and then watched Battlefield 5 and then watched this and actually compared.
I don't know. I feel like Battlefield's like hella more realistic, kind of.
Oh, of course it is. Yeah, and I think it's just I think it's actually like surpassed COD in quality in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
But I'd say it's a great. I admire its Modern Warfare so much for going like the Rainbow Six kind of style, especially when you're raiding a building. It's just unbelievable to me. And
the only difference really between Battlefield and COD, Battlefield has vehicles and stuff like that. Yeah. And like, I think they did a really good job with the World Wars, World War 1 and 2 games that they've made.
Did you like World War 2?
Of course.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and there's this new, I think, was it a DLC? Yeah, I think it's a DLC where they do the Japanese stuff, right?
The Japanese, yeah. Like in World at War, they had Russians and Japanese. That's by far like the most into the war that World War II they've gotten.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I actually have one super unpopular opinion on Call of Duty, and then one popular opinion. The popular one is, I really didn't like Infinite Warfare.
Yeah, this is what I was going to say.
Yeah.
And it's just so, it's so bland. Like, I played Black Ops 3, and I, really, really liked it, and then I got Infinite Warfare, and I was like, this is as if they took Black Ops 3 and just made a complete ripoff of it that, it was, almost like a parody of it. And I didn't actually get through the campaign, so I can't really judge that, but, I didn't really like that much. But the unpopular opinion I have is I really enjoyed playing Advanced Warfare. And
that is an unpopular opinion.
Yeah.
Your PS screensaver thing was that for a while.
Yeah, and I just thought, even though the Exos boosting and everything was so over the top... Even though it was so over the top.
No.
Yeah.
That was just bad.
Hey, listen. Even though it was so over the top, that's what made it so fun. It was almost like
that's so stupid.
Exactly.
Fly up.
Exactly.
You turn a corner. You're like, you're right there. But no,
exactly.
The guy's running on the wall and he comes up with you with a shotgun. And
it's exactly like if you watch Chris Stuckman and he does hilariosities for movies. It's a hilariosity game. Yeah. It's the exo boosting is so stupid that it's so fun. It's like a modded game.
Also,
and it's I mean, of course, I don't like the supply drops because no one likes. Of course, who likes supply drops? But it's so fun to do that. Just like you just boost away from everything. Like it's almost like everyone's a hacker, and it's like it's
even though I did feel good. I did enjoy BO3 for what it was. I didn't watch a lot of BO4. I was just the reason I enjoyed watching Modern Warfare's gameplay so much is because it felt like a bit of a return to form, and just. I don't know. I can't say anything about Black Ops 4 because I didn't really watch it that much. Yeah. So I can't say anything bad about it.
There's no campaign in Black Ops 4.
I love the shift they had. Yeah, that's basically.
You know what you missed out on the bad COD stuff? Ghosts.
Yeah.
Ghosts was bad.
A lot of people don't like Ghosts. I never played it, so I never bought it. So there's some. I am a big Call of Duty fan because I've played it a lot. But there's some games I just didn't buy. And, like, I skipped Ghosts, and I skipped World War II, and it wasn't really for any particular reason. I was just like, I don't really want to. And I skipped on Modern Warfare this year, because I didn't feel like getting it.
I feel like when the price goes down, you should pick that up, especially if you're bored. Like, you're playing Battlefield 5 right now. I feel like you'll come through this area again. Like,
yeah, but the thing is,
you're waiting
I don't
for
know.
The Last of Us 2, right? So you just you gotta play something.
But the thing is, I don't know like much about the Modern Warfare series. So
well, if you don't want to play it, just like go on a binge and watch the gameplay. Like I don't know if the Rad Brad played Modern Warfare. I don't remember if he had gameplay for it, like back in 2009 and whatnot. But
probably did.
Probably. And just to touch on the title, Modern Warfare. What? I don't know why I was so mad when I first saw that title.
Yeah.
Because I was like,
I get it.
What? Why?
Yeah.
Why do they gotta repeat a name?
Yeah, it makes everything really confusing.
It's like calling
what's your favorite Call of Duty game? Oh, Modern Warfare. Which one?
You have to say which one. Like it's like saying God of War.
Yeah.
Which God of War game do you like? The last one or the first one?
Yeah.
So, what do you think, Mr. Aini?
I mean, they could have just put a number, right? But they just called it, right? Modern Warfare.
Yeah. Like, at least come up with a name like here. Let's try to brainstorm. The main girl was named... No. Was the main girl named Farah? Oh, no. They could have called it Modern Warfare Al-Qaeda or whatever the terrorist group is named. Maybe that would have been too controversial.
No, I think, yeah.
How about the Wolf? Was he wasn't in the entire game, but he was a big part of it. The Wolf now.
Actually, surprisingly, even though I've liked Call of Duty a lot, there's not a single Call of Duty game that's made it like on my top 10 video games of all time.
Speaking of which, what are your top 10 video games of all time, Mr. Lamba?
Yeah, okay.
Because this man just doesn't do movie reviews. He's also quite the player.
Yeah. In a lot of ways.
In all the ways you can think of.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah. My list is like I don't know. I don't know what actually people would think of this. It's very like there's a lot of variety here, but like
it's not mainstream, is it? Or is it? Or what?
I guess a couple of them aren't really what you would think. There's a couple I think probably nostalgia clouding my memories are a lot of the reason for why they're on here, but you know.
Oh, that's
whatever.
okay. Nostalgia is fine.
Yeah, whatever.
Nostalgia is fine. It can't be king, but it can. Well, actually, it can be in some cases, but you should look at the facts as well. Yeah.
So I say my number 10 is Uncharted 3.
So this was at the time where you went on your Uncharted binge.
Yeah, because I played Uncharted 4 and I loved it, and I was like, okay, I need to actually go back and play the rest. And then I bought the Nathan Drake collection, and I played them. So I was like, you know. But yeah, my number 9 is Uncharted 2, and I was like, because like they're so good. It's such a big part of why I love games now, but. My number 8 is something that no one would pick, and that's Halo 4, which...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I could say a lot of things about Halo 4. I did enjoy it, but I just remember coming to your house, and you we played that game. We roasted the Cortana scene at the end so many times. It's gotten... Yeah. Did you play Halo? No,
not really.
Nah.
I mean, it was...
You're more of a Slavic war man, I know that.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Number 7 would be more in line with people. Grand Theft Auto 5. Yeah.
Aha!
It's
No.
My favorite part of the game
Is when Trevor falls.
Falls, right? And
Yeah.
he approaches Franklin, says my N-word.
Yeah.
What's up, homie?
And then Franklin's nostalgic laugh, and then Trevor gets pissed. He's like, "Well,
Yeah,
fuck you."
and then all the insults between him and Lamar. But there's so much you can do.
Yeah.
There's so much you can do
He
in that
said
game that I feel
that
like they
man-
can't really make a GTA 6.
Okay, so
Yeah.
is that number 7?
Yeah.
Number
Okay,
6.
Number 6 is like when no one would pick this, but it's Pokemon Diamond.
Hell yeah! Naweed is about to die over here.
It's mostly just because
He
of
put that
nostalgia.
above GTA 5.
You bliat! What? You what?
You what?
What?
And I oop.
No. No.
Yeah. Anyways, let's move on. I don't even need to explain. Number 5 will probably piss him off more. Super Smash Bros. Brawl.
You what? You actually did?
Yeah, I'm agreeing on the, I'm agreeing on this one.
Why?
Super Smash is
Why
my
you-
child.
You slapped on that game. That's the number 1 game you don't shit on. You know, like you can't. You know, it's too. It's
What?
We didn't
It has-
necessarily say anything bad about GTA 5. It's just
No, that's
No,
literally
he's-
it's in my top 10
No, I
video
mean-
games of all time.
He shat on Super Smash. He put it lower. My guy.
Oh what? Oh, you're good with Super Smash being on this list?
He. Wait. Is he saying? What order is this going in first?
This
of
is
all?
number 5, isn't it?
It's number 5.
You
It's
called no.
It's
What do you-
number
what-
I
5
think
to
it should
1.
be upper on the list. You know.
Oh, so you think it should be
I
higher?
thought you were getting
yes.
mad that it was actually on the list.
Okay.
No. I was getting mad that it was.
Yeah,
too far
Super
down.
Smash
Whoa.
Bros. Brawl. Okay, I'm glad you actually really
Yeah,
like that
I'm
game.
glad- I've never
I
talked
grew
to
up
you.
with that.
How have we not talked to you about
How
this
have we
game?
never talked about Super Smash Bros. Brawl in the how
Right,
many
yeah.
years we've known you, sir?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah,
Number 4 is Marvel's Spider-Man.
Oh, so the 2018 one, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
That
I
that
liked it.
game garnered an insane amount of hype,
Yeah.
especially from you. I think for an entire 2 months, all you ever said was, "I want the Spider-Man game."
Also Vito. Also Vito.
Spider-Man.
Also Vito.
I want Spider-Man.
Yeah, and also the thing is, it's like as soon as I got it, and like I was hyping myself up for it so much that I was like, okay, I'm gonna get this and be so disappointed. I was like beyond satisfied,
Yeah.
even more than I thought it would be, and I was like, yo, this is actually so good.
Okay, continue before I start doing J. Jonah Jameson.
Okay,
Please.
number 3 is probably what you'll be happy about. Red Dead 2. Red Dead Redemption 2.
I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's,
Yeah.
it's so well written.
Yeah.
Characters are
Story
great.
was good. You
Yeah.
know, the guns and the
Yeah.
everything was absolutely top
Was you
tier.
followed?
Yeah.
And like you know how like the
It's over.
some words you know you just you laughed at.
So
you know?
many quotes, so many memes.
So many quotes.
So many memes.
Yeah.
Some words he would never say correctly. Like sure was sure, and then
Yeah.
boy was boy,
Oh yeah.
and then what was the other one?
You're alright, boy.
Or like when Lenny was getting picked on, you know.
Lenny!
Yeah. Lenny Warrior. Have you seen my friend? Or when he sees him, leave him alone, you goddamn animals.
Okay.
Wait, there was one little quote that made me laugh really hard. I don't know if it was like foreshadowing, like that Arthur was miserable, but he woke up when he was in jail after drinking, and he was like, "I won't die." I laughed at that. I don't know if that was meant to be funny.
My funny part, where I love how in both of the Red Deads they make fun of Abigail.
Oh no! I don't know if we should say this one. No.
The game.
No. That is a no. that is a no.
Where Micah calls Abigail.
No. Get out of here.
The W-H-O-R-E
The W. Yes.
word.
Yeah. We're gonna try to keep
Oh my
this
God.
one.
I really I loved it.
We both want to say
Like,
it, but
Micah roasted him, and Dutch is like they're in the middle of a bank robbery, and all of a sudden Dutch is like, you know, gentlemen, this man married you know, like you're dead serious, and then you crack open a joke, and he goes like, We all had her. We all had fun.
I forgot about that.
We all had her.
Anyway, Red Dead, such a phenomenal series and such a phenomenal game.
I know,
Number
and
2.
it looks so amazing too. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Of course.
yeah.
The PC one.
Yeah, if you stop on your horse and you just look at the sky and the mountains, that's a picture, dude. That's a realistic picture.
Yeah. And so number 2 is like, what most people probably wouldn't, think of when talking about this series, but my favorite in this series, and it's my number 2 game of all time, is Uncharted 4. A Thief's End.
A Thief's End.
Oh, Uncharted was pretty good. I like it.
Yeah, and
I like
everyone picks Uncharted 2 the best.
No.
I think number 4 is the best.
The graphics.
And it's not just because graphics. I think it has the best storyline. I think it's the best.
Yeah, and there was the dramatic music and everything.
Do you like the villain the best? Who's the villain?
Yeah,
what's his name?
that was my favorite villain, Rafe.
Rafe.
And
dramatic
in the
music.
other Uncharted games, I never got that punch that I did with Rafe in the 4th one, and I was
sometimes
like,
you
oh
felt
my
like
gosh.
you're really running for your life.
Yeah.
For the character's life. You jump here, there, and
and then you also had Nadine, which was such a great villain as well.
just imagine
and,
getting shot.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And Sully as well, I guess. Was he with you the entire time?
Yeah, Sully is of course a great character.
Yeah. All right.
Number 1.
I don't know if you've already said
What
it in
is
one
it?
of these podcasts. No. Last time we talked about movie villains.
What is
so.
it again?
Okay, my favorite video game of all time.
Wait, I'm forgetting it. Oh shoot!
I
I remember now.
Okay, my favorite video game of all time is The Last of Us.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Yeah.
If you said something else,
Pokemon!
Overwatch. My
Overwatch!
I'd shoot you right there. I'd pull out the Tokarov. Okay, yeah, I'm doing Stalin a favor.
Overwatch. No, I'm joking. Okay, guys. Yeah, my actual favorite game is My Little Pony 2.
Yeah, because you know the one for the Xbox,
Okay.
the Xbox.
The Last of Us.
Needs no introduction.
Okay, The Last of Us, of course. What
Very
can
dramatic.
be said that hasn't already been said? We got
Very
Joel.
dramatic.
Yeah, we got
engaging
Joel and
story.
Ellie. We got Joel and Ellie, like 2 of the the best characters,
Like-
one of the best characters, like
I
of
love
all
how-
time
I love
in
how-
video
yeah.
games.
I love how he built a connection with the girl.
Yeah.
He didn't give 2 shits about her, but then as the game
Yeah.
progressed and they
And
shared
by-
And
Yeah.
by the end,
it showed that humans still can be humans in a time of crisis.
yeah,
Oh,
and
yeah.
by the end, the ending is so perfect.
It
It's
killed
so
me.
perfect.
It killed
Yeah,
me
of
when I
course.
watched it. When I
Yeah.
saw those credits roll, I actually got up and had to take a break.
I could not be more hyped for a game than with Last of Us 2 coming out.
Yeah. No, it's
Next year.
Yeah.
Seriously. You saying something about, humans can still be humans in a time of crisis? Joel made a call at the end of the game, and it was, the worst call you could have made, by everyone else's standards. But in terms of...
He didn't care.
Yeah, but...
He was like,
yeah.
I don't care anymore about anything.
And guess what?
I
Neither
just-
did the player.
Yeah.
We were like, yes!
Yeah.
So we're all monsters!
Yeah.
Oh, and my God, The Last of Us. It's a modern classic.
I wonder if she's gonna find out or something in the second one since Joel is back.
Well,
or whatever.
it's all a bunch of speculation on whether he's dead or not. Also,
I don't think he is.
no.
Because in the new trailer, he freaking helps her escape or whatever.
Yeah, he's old.
And I don't think a spirit could cover her mouth and bring her in a corner or whatever.
Yeah, no,
Right.
no.
Man. Anyway, so I think that's where we're gonna have to wrap it up. Naweed, you may have to take your leave. You have to go to lifeguarding tomorrow. Yes. And just to clarify, all that stuff we said at the beginning, we did drop some names, but it was all out of fun. We have no problems with any of these
Yes.
people. So if anybody watches this and gets a little, squeamish
the
about
people
that.
we mentioned, they won't
Yeah.
care, they won't watch.
This is all either in the past or with these. These are just people that
unless
that
we go
we just-
all over the board on the internet somehow.
No, I don't know. Well, that will not happen.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
not happening.
That's
That
what I
will
thought.
not happen.
No.
2 days later.
Video goes down. Anyway, so no. Everybody we mentioned, we all have good relations.
No,
with
it's gonna be
mostly,
people.
yeah.
There's gonna be a clip from it, and it's gonna be that will not happen. That will not. That will not happen.
Anyway, so yeah, just subscribe, like, and share all that usual stuff if you want to. Yeah, if you want to. And hopefully, I'll have a lot more of these podcasts interspersed between my main content. And yeah, you've been in the loop with Max Winger of Naweed Aini and Mr. Shorya Lamba. Go subscribe to Mr. Shorya Lamba. Does some movie reviews, really, really good ones too. Keeps it condensed, keeps it short, keeps it sweet, and gives you what you need to know about a movie before or after you see it. So, that about wraps things up. I will see you guys next time in the loop.